to the season finale of TAC-COM.
Yeah.
We're all eating something now.
We're just going to be talking about bread today. You know, like garlic bread, bread in sandwiches form. I don't know what Chaps is doing, but we're going to be talking about bread.
Yeah.
So
You don't know what I'm doing?
To the season finale. Alright, so somebody who has the stream on.
Yeah.
We're all eating something now.
I don't.
I do. Why, what's up?
Like garlic bread, bread in sandwiches form.
I don't know. Oh, maybe I do.
We're going to be talking about bread.
Oh, I do.
Oh.
As I was.
Hashtag blame Dodger.
Yeah. Well, welcome everybody. This is the season 2 finale. I'm Blue Dodger, joined once again by Parasidian and B-Chappy. Or B-Chaps. I don't know why you have B-Chappy.
That's my Twitter handle.
Alright. But as you can see in the middle, we're going to talk about our trip to Hype 4. Well, at least myself and B-Chaps. Sid didn't want to join us.
I went to Europe.
You went to Europe after Hype.
After Hype.
Yeah, we know you're just hiding from us.
Yeah. But we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the UE's little playlist updates. And we'll have Sid's story time somewhere in there. And
maybe, I don't know.
And our final impressions. Yeah, I don't know.
And then there's a comma for something else.
Oh yeah. And I don't know. Hopes and dreams for Gears 4 and awaiting our beta announcement, which is gonna be awesome.
All right.
But yeah. So I think I'll start off because I think, it was me, it was myself and CJ that started Hype 4 by traveling about 11 or so hours to Schwartz in Cary, North Carolina. And then that was fun because apparently CJ was supposed to arrive, about an hour, 2 hours before me. No. He got lost or something. he wrote instead of having a GPS system or at least a smartphone or something where you can have GPS. He wrote down every single direction from, was it Tampa or Orlando? I can't remember. It was South Florida, all the way up to Cary, North Carolina. But he had a straight shot. He only had to go on one highway for hundreds of miles, but oh my goodness, he got lost a little bit. So it took about an hour to 2 hours. No, it took an hour after I got there for CJ to get there. And then Schwartz took my vehicle, and we all drove there. Chaps. So what happened with you? You got apparently John Follow asked for something, and you answered the call.
Yeah, one of the sponsors backed out for Hype because they were afraid of their Xboxes getting damaged in
the storm.
the hurricane that was going through, where I think it sprinkled for 10 minutes while we were at Hype. So yeah, but because of that, me being in Ohio, they found a Microsoft store in Ohio that would donate some Xboxes for the thing, and I'm in Ohio, so John asked me, so I drove to wherever it was, I can't remember the name of the town right now, and I picked up 10 Xbox Ones and threw them in my trunk and drove to Hype.
Well,
it was cool.
Yeah, so for the 11 hours I drove to Schwartz's house, about 9 of them were in the rain. And about 2 hours of them were it was literally hitting directly on my windshield. It was just I don't know. But, I guess I'm used to these road trips now, so.
Yeah.
But, so we go, and Schwartz wanted to have a freaking scenic route. We had one toll booth to go through, right? But he wanted to go around. He's like, hey, we can go around here and stuff like that. It took us an additional an additional hour to get there, and it was what, 80 cent or $1 toll booth or something like that.
Gotta save that money.
It was wow, really? Save up money? We want to get there, man. But yeah, we finally get there. We're walking up to the venue, and we automatically see Chaps because You're freakishly tall. You have your Virginia Tech colors.
Which is hilarious.
And then we saw Schwo, and I think Swartz thought it was like a girl or something. I don't know. But yeah, then we went looking for Fallout, and we go into this room not knowing that it's like their base of operations or something. We're like, oh hey, Fallout, and then that one girl that loves us. It's like, this is for like staff only. Get out! I'm like at this time like Fallout's like hugging Chaps, and like he's we're all getting like, hey, what's up, Fallout? And she's like, you guys need to get out. I'm like, my bad.
But
yeah,
I really should have gotten some pictures to put up on stream here.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, I've got some pictures, but none to put up on stream.
Yeah, I mean, like it was a pretty cool venue. There are certain parts where it's like there's like no viewership, but we made it happen. Like that middle on that middle platform area, like that that landing.
I'm gonna see how I can get this to happen. This is gonna be really ghetto, but it might work.
Just put it like a. Yeah. Okay. So. No. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. There you go. So if you see like that landing, you can barely see their like Xboxes down there. You can't see behind it. You can't see like how they're playing and stuff like that. However, we're like, hey, look up there. There's like a little railing up there.
I don't
have any Skittles or Doritos. No. But we were able to see it, and there so happened to be like pretty comfortable chairs. Like they're like mini sofas or something like that.
Wait.
Yeah. And
chairs?
There's CJ right there. And his, what was that, 60 ounce? Was it Thousand Island?
Blue Long Island.
Long Island.
See what you missed out on saying?
But yeah. There's me with my was it spicy chicken sandwich?
Yeah, your buffalo chicken sandwich.
That was so good.
It was really good.
But yeah, like there's like that other girl that CJ had a liking for. But she kept on giving us like this, like an evil eye, like you're not supposed to be up there. I'm like, we're not doing anything. We're watching Gears of War.
Yeah.
About like 10 feet, looking down at them.
So I guess that was Saturday, and the venue really sort of sucked Saturday because there wasn't very good viewership. You either got lucky and were where we were, or you were crowded into a room with.
Their base of operations, that room that we went into, that was there were two stations, and there was those
are all the Xboxes.
Those are all the Xboxes. Yeah. There was like standing room for maybe 20 people, if that. And it's just like that's not good. However, on Sunday when they went into like that main venue and stuff like that, that was awesome.
I don't have the picture.
Like that was what it should have been. Like just all in that one lobby, because there's the main stage, you can have that, and then there was enough room for like 3 other stations in the back.
Yeah. So
you could have had the whole thing in that one room, and stuff like that, and then maybe have like
it would have been
those other two. Well,
it would have been really expensive.
No, because I think the only reason why they couldn't do it was because there was another thing happening on Saturday.
It was another act, but so they would have to essentially buy out that act.
Oh, that's not good for business. It's like, oh hey, these guys paid more money.
Right.
But yeah, it was awesome. Swartz finally got done with the Adam Phoenix poster.
Let me see if I got it here.
It was like, come on,
I saw that.
Like on Saturday, like Swartz was like just chugging, like that was it that butter nipple shot or whatever that was. Oh no! Who's that, Chaps? Who is that? Is that your brother? I don't know. Roommate.
Tell him I hate him.
We hate him. It's upside down, Chaps. It's upside down. It's upside down.
Other way.
It's upside down. Flip it around.
Okay.
Flip it around.
Want me to flip it around?
Oh, he got us. He got us good.
But yeah, I mean, so like that venue was good, but just because of like other stuff happening. I mean, there was like in that middle landing, right? Like literally 10 feet away is like a bowling alley, right? Like down below, and there's like this like 7-year-old girl's birthday party, and here's Gears of War like, oh, get fucking right up, yeah,
it's
get
Chubbs standing up cursing at the top of his
yeah,
line.
like there's like people cursing. There's like 20, like under 10-year-olds and stuff like that playing bowling. It's
Nice.
like, I mean, you're not okay. Let's calm down, guys. Just because of that, I mean, damn.
Yeah.
I would have ran over and drop kicked one of those 10-year-olds and just been like, "What up?"
Jeez, Sid.
Yeah. Like,
I
mantle
work with
kick
kids
them?
all the time, like every day, so I'm fine. It's all good.
Oh yeah, you're a little lifeguarding.
Yeah, my little lifeguarding. That's what it is. My little lifeguarding. Thank you. I feel so like appreciated now.
Well,
you know
I would hope an adult knows how to swim.
Do you know what?
Or
I'm just leaving.
go near a pool if they don't know how to.
I'm out. Goodbye. Good night.
So
Bye, Sid.
I hate all of you.
essentially, our
How's
summary
it
of hype is
Pretty
first
good.
day venue sucked.
There's a lot of
Second
it.
day
Little
venue
stuff
was
is pretty good too, yeah.
first day venue sucked. Second day venue was awesome. Games overall were pretty good, but then just hanging out with people was awesome. So
Yeah, that's always the best part.
wow, you can barely see that at all.
Yeah. There I am with my hat.
Yep. That's Dodger Schwartz, me, CJ, Schwo, and Schwo's brother Gordon Freeman.
Yeah.
So yeah, we met Jack, we met Pez Radar. Drunk Chaps also met Jack and Pez Radar. And it was fun. And Drunk Schwartz met them too.
We also went to IHOP. As is tradition, we had CJ tag along.
As is tradition.
Yep. He couldn't get the waitress's number, as is tradition. But
so Green Monster, if you're watching this, you are still winning that race.
Yep, MK is still in the lead. I think yeah. When we go back to hype and stuff, and Schwo's there, we gotta get him done to IHOP.
All right, Sid. So how was your trip to hype?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Seriously, you should have gone over, grabbed Grandma, and then
brought her to hype.
It wasn't just my grandma. I visited everybody.
Oh, so bring everybody
and push them over.
That's too many. That's too many.
All right.
Are they Canadian too?
What?
Oh, they're. No one moves from Canada to Europe. What are you talking about?
No.
Sorry, what are you talking about?
It was fine.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
That's all I've got on hype.
That was some pretty cool hype stuff.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, let me do this. So yeah, back to UE Ultimate Edition. Though I haven't played as much as I should be, but you know.
Because Destiny.
And Halo 5, come on, you gotta give Halo 5 some credit.
Okay, Halo 5 is pretty fun, but like that's.
How about that Destiny though, Sid?
No, I've been playing Darksiders, the definitive.
Is there like any like more stuff, or is it just like a remaster or whatever?
Remaster with all, but it includes all the DLC there was for the second game. But I've had some issues. Like, I've had some issues with the game. Like, it's fun at times, but like, I got into the first cutscene of the game, and literally the voices weren't synced with the audio. Like the lips and the audio was not synced at all. And I was like, okay. And then it got to like a fight scene in the game, and there was no audio at all. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then like 2 minutes later, when the fight scene was over, all the audio came just like slamming in one big blob. And I was like, what? And like that happened to me a bunch of times. Like I went to a bunch of side missions, and there's like little like boss intros, no audio, and then like all of it comes in at once at the end, and I'm just like, what the fuck? The audio's messed up. So the audio syncing isn't good, or at least on mine. I don't know if it's for everyone. And then there's some weird like texturing going on when characters stand in the sunlight. But yeah, I'm still having fun. Oh, except for the fact that I can't continue through the game because I'm at a part where I'm supposed to turn this lever, but it gives me a black screen with just one single white dot in the corner, and you can't see where you're turning the lever, and the lever won't turn when you're in the black screen. So you can't pass a certain point in the game. They bring a patch out to fix it, but
so it was UE. So Coalition made an announcement that they were going to be changing the playlist up, which I was completely fine with. Then I saw what they were changing. Then I saw what they were changing it to, and they're changing it to execution only in competitive, and then remove King of the Hill and assassination, and put everything else in quick match or social or whatever it's called now. Which a lot of people weren't happy with.
So wait, you can't get seriously from social, right?
Right.
Okay.
So they said they were going to add a respawn playlist into competitive.
Okay.
Were they going to add in Blitz or something?
They were going to add something, but then they heard the community's outcry and they're like, okay, fine, we will put Blitz over into competitive.
I don't mind that. I like Blitz.
I like Blitz too, but some people really, really, really like King of the Hill and hate Blitz.
People get upset all the time.
Yeah.
And like I can understand if it's like, oh, this is my favorite game type and you're getting rid of it. I can understand that. But again, I'm not a big multiplayer guy, so it's like I don't empathize with you, but I understand your pain.
I think something needs to be done to consolidate playlist. So it's good that they updated stuff, but I don't think the update that they put out is really as good as it could be.
Well, to be fair, at least they're doing stuff. Like
Right.
Epic did stuff for a while, but then they stopped. So at least like, the coalition's still going at it.
And one thing I've got to say is, if you're going to complain about the playlist, suggest a new idea. Don't just or say what you think is wrong with it. Don't just say this update sucks, because that's not.
This update sucks.
It's not going to help them fix it at all.
It sucks.
Fix it. I don't know how to fix it. What are your suggestions?
Put every game mode in social and competitive. No, don't do that.
There's so much blood.
Give us vehicles.
I want a warthog.
I want a warthog. I want a rat bike. A gun goose.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's see. I mean, there were some positives of the update. It consolidated playlists a little bit more.
More weapon skins.
Yeah, so they added in that, was it Hollows?
The Halloween one.
Yeah, it's a Halloween weapon skin. Which, cool. They added a skin, but
that everyone will use for like a couple of days, and then they'll go back.
Now my birthday's on Halloween, so I'll keep it.
It's orange. I like orange, so.
Yeah, I do like orange. But the skin itself sucks. Like, it's a static image of a pumpkin that they wrapped around a gun, and it doesn't even wrap nicely.
Are you officially saying you don't like pumpkins? Fuck you. Pumpkins are amazing.
You can't see the pumpkin on the Nasher unless you
don't even want to
your head to the side.
Out here, you're just being racist to pumpkins.
Yeah. Pretty much. But no, I mean, you can't see the pumpkin unless you like squint and tilt your head to the side, and that's one of the problems I've seen with a few skins. Yeah, there, Dodger, you can see it when you tilt your head right.
I think it's fine.
Yeah,
Like,
Jess.
I didn't know it was a pumpkin.
Yeah, Jessel.
I think it's fine.
She's like, I didn't even know it was a pumpkin. But it's one of the problems I've seen with a few skins is where they try and do something detailed. The Gears guns aren't that big. You can't really do something crazy detailed on it and still expect people to be able to see it.
All right, Chaps, and what's your solution?
Have more weapon skins that aren't detailed. Like a lot of look at the Gears 3 ones. A lot of those aren't detailed. It's just colors and patterns and stuff.
A couple of them were pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's cool when, like, a lot of the skins that Coalition has are pretty cool, but then there's some that just have, like, these tiny details on them you can't see. And the pumpkin one is just nothing but tiny details. It seems like.
Yeah.
I haven't taken a close look at it, so I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
And then they came out with then they have Sweaty as well.
Sweaty, that's a pretty cool skin. I didn't buy it because I refused to pay for aesthetics on it or on the game.
But you'll pay for emotes and Destiny.
No, I won't.
Oh, you won't? Oh, no, that's TAC.
Yeah, TAC. Yes, he will.
I did too.
Yeah, I know you did.
I chipped in the money. I paid for it, but it was mostly to support what it was for, and not for the skin itself. Because the skin looks okay, but like I just wanted to support
Esports.
Yeah, esports. So I was like, okay, and I had like $5 in my I had some money on my Microsoft account, so I was like, yeah, all right.
I thought you were going to say $5 in my account. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, come
Yeah,
on.
you know, I have $5 in my account. This bread is my dinner for the week. I
ate it all?
Of course, send me money.
No, but
All right, there's a donation. There's a donation button at the bottom of the webpage right here for
Support me, please. I need to eat tonight.
again. Yeah.
the skin is for, I guess, a good cause though. It's all the money goes towards supporting esports, and it's not just like the big ones; it's the little pop-up ones as well.
Yeah.
I guess. Do you want to talk about esports for a minute?
I don't.
I mean, it's because UE,
I kid. I'll talk.
UE doesn't really have that because there's gonna be no DLCs. It won't have that longevity. It's not gonna, it's literally just to satisfy us for 1 year before Gears 4 comes out.
It's to hold us over for the Gears 4 beta, essentially.
Yeah, which is soon, hopefully. What, 4 or 5 months? What?
Yeah, yeah, about that.
Oh,
Sid, what's up?
Oh, the campaign, yeah.
Yeah.
Campaign is amazing. I mean, it was fan service and stuff, so it's kind of hard to think of like, oh yeah, esports. I mean, like, it's going in the right direction, but it's not going to survive on UE. I mean, Gears 4 has to deliver.
The support they're giving esports is definitely good and a huge step up from what it was, but
right, yeah, 10 out of 10 for them.
They seem to be forcing it almost. Like, they seem to be putting all of their eggs in the esports basket, which seems to be hurting some of the more casual players.
How about you just get more eggs so you can put all the eggs in the basket and then all the eggs in the casual?
Why don't we make a bigger basket?
Get rid of the eggs and just get hens so you can have as many eggs as you want.
Why don't we just get rid of the eggs in general and eat bread?
Ooh.
Pancakes?
Yeah, all right. So,
Sid, you should make a
so
thread.
here's what you do, folks. Pancakes. There you go. That's it. We're done. All right, that's it. We're done, TAC-COM. Everyone, go home. Good night.
But
it's all been leading up to this.
Yeah.
One thing I'd be really curious about too is, so esports seems to have grown a lot. I mean, it definitely has grown a lot since UE went out, but I think the numbers are definitely skewed. ESL's going on as we're streaming this, so.
Yeah.
So like, there's no.
I'll say that's the reason that we only have like 5 viewers right now.
Yeah, they're the hardcore fans of TAC-COM.
But I wonder how many of the people viewing ESL right now are only there because they are trying to get a weapon skin or just to troll around in the chat. It says they have a lot of viewers, but how many of them actually care about the Gears esports?
They actually care about the esports? A third? And then the other third are going for the weapon skins. The other third are like, hey, it's Gears of War. I like Gears of War. I'm going to watch it. Cool. Yeah.
Like, for me, I tune in to just be like, oh, it's Gears of War. Let's hang out, talk about Gears with other Gears people. Like, I like competitive Gears, but it's not like, I'm not like super into it. Like,
yeah,
it's like guys playing against each other. It's like, okay, like, I don't know. I just.
If I've got something going on, I'll throw it on.
It's cool, and like I respect the players and like their skills and stuff like that. But I don't find that much enjoyment from watching other people play like multiplayer, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Just because, like, I don't know. It's just something I never like. My brother's big into watching like League and stuff like that, and same thing for me. It's just like I look at him like you could be playing League, and you know I don't know. Like I can understand why there's those like big moments, those like game changing, match changing moments, and I'll watch that. Like that's cool. Like in anything, but I don't know. I don't know.
Bye, Sid.
Bye, Sid.
No, I'm gonna stay. Yeah, I should at least stay for the whole video today.
When did you ever leave early?
No, I always leave. Like you guys talk about something, and I'll just get up
Oh,
and
you
leave.
just leave, yeah.
Like I'll just leave out my door, and I'll go get a drink. Maybe I'll go get a sandwich. You know, I do what I do.
Croissant. Yeah.
I got some croissants, but they're for breakfast or brunch, not for dinner.
Brunch.
Wait,
Dinner.
Hey, Sid, do you have any story topics you want
Do
to
you have
talk
any stories for us?
not in particular. I don't like. I've been on vacation, so I haven't been doing.
Are there
much.
any new theories you have, threads
Well,
you
With Michael
want to
Grazer.
support?
I know you. Wow. Okay, you're just gonna get into it. Just why don't you just say it? Why don't you just? You know what I'm gonna talk about. Why don't you say it? Yeah. So like, if you
Sid's
guys,
still salty.
I'm always salty. I'm only salty when I play. Okay, listen. You get me play Battlefront 2. You will see the salt. You will see the salt if I play Battlefront. Super salty. But anyways, there's a lot of work that went into Ultimate Edition, especially like campaign wise, like artwork and stuff like that. And for the past, since it's been released, I've been collecting various like links to artist blogs or links to artists like their websites, their galleries online, that kind of stuff. I've been collecting it in an Ultimate Edition art dump in the universe section, and it just contains the links to, and names of like all the different artists that worked, like that have their stuff that they worked on shown online. So like in the front page on the OP, you can look. There'll be like a name for like an artist, like what kind of artwork they did on the game, and then you can click their name. It'll bring you to a link to their like either their gallery, their website, that kind of stuff. So you can see all this cool artwork because I just wanted to compile it all into one place, and there's some really neat stuff there.
Is Schwartz listed in there? In all of his awesome artwork?
No, this is official artwork. Schwartz is not official, but it's
Hey, his artwork is now hanging at the Coalition. It is official.
Is it actually?
We don't know.
Wait,
We
wait,
don't
wait.
know. All we know is that the coconuts that the eagle delivered had landed.
The eagle has landed on the hockey stick, and he was carrying a coconut, and the lime is in the coconut.
Anyways, so
I sent Schwartz's poster, the Adam Phoenix one from Hype. I sent that to Jack, and they received it apparently.
Oh, nice.
So,
anyways,
And they probably
people,
burned it. I don't know.
if you enjoy artwork, go check out the thread. You'll enjoy it. Also, recently, through my diggings online, I found one of the artists who did the character model for Anthony Carmine in Ultimate Edition. On his page, he showed like the wire mesh for Anthony Carmine and the model, but he also showed the unhelmeted COG gear, which is essentially they created. I think I said this multiple times. They created a whole new like base, just generic soldier for the helmeted COG. So it's not Kim under the helmet anymore. It's this guy, and he's also the same character who was captured in the one scene, the captured gear. Mitchell Gaynor. All right, I don't care. Like Rob, I'm gonna say this again every time. I'll keep saying it until I die.
Wait, so is every helmeted gear Gainer?
Yes, no, but listen,
Aliens.
I respect you, Rob, but
Aliens.
wrong. All right, it has to be. It aligns perfectly. Me, Wiz, we talked about it, and everyone was like, "Yeah, that works perfectly. It's perfect." It would. You could have, even if it wasn't. You could have just said it was, and then bam! Look at all that lore you just added. You just added so much lore, but you didn't.
But you didn't.
But you
You
didn't.
threw it all away.
I just got rid of it. You hurt me. You hurt me deep. But I still believe it. I still believe that it is him. Like in my head, that is 100% that character because they
all you have
like
to
the
do
character
is,
model.
All you have to do is put it on the wiki, and it's official. You're like,
I know, but the fact that Rob denied it is like I might put it under the captured gears like in his behind the scenes and be like, there's a lot of similarities, that kind of stuff. But I can't outright do it because Rob denied it. So,
No one saw that video anyway.
anyways,
Wow.
check that thread out if you like that kind of stuff. I will be posting more in it as the days go by. I don't know, stuff. This is the last show.
Stuff and things.
I might die. I don't know. We'll
Your
see.
chair might break. Anything could happen.
It could happen.
I might suffocate on bread.
Oh jeez.
Just inhale the whole
While-
goddamn thing.
While underwater.
Um,
So yeah, I mean, well, this is our season finale, but we will be coming back for season 3 once we know when the Gears 4 beta comes up, and then we'll have our season 3 basically with the Gears 4 beta up until.
And then season 4, season 5,
4 is gonna go
season
with
6.5. We're just gonna keep going.
Perfectly.
Just gonna keep going. Season 325. We're all old men. I got a beard. That kind of stuff. We just keep rolling.
Has his creepy smile.
I bet Chaps will die before then, and we'll just have like a skeleton just posed in Chaps' place instead.
And then we'll have one of Tao's kids. I don't know.
oh yeah. So you want to go on to our final topic then, or the final one I have listed on here?
What was it listed?
The not conclusions, but final impressions of, or closing comments on Ultimate Edition. What our thoughts are on the game.
As a game in general, 7 out of 10. But
I actually have that listed on here. I have 7 out of 10 written in my notes.
Yeah.
So good job, Dodger.
But that's just like if it was a game. But as what it was supposed to do, and what it delivered, and what it did with campaign especially, 9.2. 9.2. It was amazing.
2.
9.2.
So
because
what?
personally, I mean, Gears 1 multiplayer is fun, and Assassination is the best game type, even though now it's gone now. God damn it. But I don't know. I can't play it for as long as I used to, like with Gears 3 and stuff like that. I don't know.
It feels like Gears 1, which is good, but at the same time bad, because it just feels like a rehashed 9-year-old game, which...
The 9-year-old split?
What? It's a rehashed 9-year-old game.
Why do you keep talking about 9-year-olds?
Sorry, Sid, I know you want the 10-year-olds to kick in the face. But, I mean...
Listen, if I ran and drop kicked a kid, you would be clapping. You'd be giving me that golf clap, and So don't be denying that, okay? You're just as bad as I am.
But I mean, it gets boring after a while, especially when we've played it for this many years, and then it comes out and it's just new graphics. It's the same base game. I also think that they turned off a bunch of people from it because, well, one, it was called Ultimate Edition. People thought it was going to be like the Ultimate Gears of War, or Ultimate Gears of War, the series, not Ultimate Gears of War 1. So I think there were,
even my final form.
I think there were a lot of people who expected it to be better and got turned off by that and are like, oh, the heck, this is what Coalition's doing to Gears. I'm not getting the next game. But at the same time, they did a good job filling the gap before Gears 4. They've got experience putting out a Gears game now. It's giving them practice developing Gears. And it is a solid game for what it was supposed to be.
For me, I'm not going to give it a rating or anything just because I just don't
Are you
know.
about that kind of life?
No, I'm not that kind of man. But I'll say this: I enjoyed it. All right, I played it. I enjoyed the campaign immensely. I went into multiplayer. I had fun. There were fun times. I enjoyed it a lot. There were times there's me, my brother, Michael from the Coalition, and then this other guy we played for a while, and we had great times. I'm still having fun playing it. I know like a lot of people are upset with all the multiplayer stuff, but like I, it doesn't bother me at all. So I'm just enjoying it for what it is. I think that they did with campaign at least phenomenal job, like making everything look nicer, neater, like adding all that extra lore bits in there, like all the different like locations
Campaign, they did a really good job.
in Burnt Rubber, like in that original in Burnt Rubber, the original game, it was just a regular, it was just a street, and it was just so plain, so boring. In this game, you drive by, there are signs everywhere. There's like the road signs everywhere, all telling you to go, like giving you directions to go to various locations in Ephira that were only ever mentioned in like the books. And that's neat that they're actually, you can just drive by and it's like, oh, this world, it feels more alive now game wise, because it's like, oh, this place, like there's a sign that says to go there and the place is over there, you know, like that's cool. So, and I don't know, I just think they did a great job making it feel updated. So I'm still playing like the campaign. I'm still going there, looking through stuff, you know, enjoying all the little stuff they added into the thing. So for me, I enjoyed it. I had a good time. I wouldn't say it's like the greatest Gears game. I still prefer Gears of War 2. It's still my favorite game ever. But I wouldn't say Ultimate Edition is my least favorite. You know, it's in the middle there.
Yeah, I mean, I still enjoy the game. I go back and I play it with Gears and Beers, and then Schwartz and I do co-op campaign every once in a while. I mean, it's definitely fun if you're playing with people, but the main thing for me is just the fact that I've played Gears 1 so much, and this feels just like it. I sort of got burnt out on the first one, that I could only play so much of this before I sort of feel burnt out again on it. And I really hope that if it's not too late for Ultimate Edition, I mean, if they can do in Gears 4, like make it have a lot of replay value, make something to keep people coming back to it. Because for me right now, I've done most of what I can do in Ultimate Edition, and there's not much that's making me want to come back right now.
Go find those Easter eggs. Get in there. Do something. Just get in there.
They got rid of Easter eggs.
Are there any new ones?
I don't know.
You haven't even looked. Look at this. Look at this. The supposed greatest Easter egg hunter.
I mean, I looked a little bit, but
like,
like people, you put your trust, man, and they have failed you. They have failed you. All right, I demand you.
We're still the Easter egg champs.
Revolt against them. Fight the power.
Stick it to the man.
Yeah, and by that I mean Chaps. Stick it to him.
What? No sticky grenades. No, that's in judgment. No, we're not sticking it to the guys. No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, before we go, I want to put something out there. We didn't talk about this, but this happened while we got. They added a universe tab to the Gears website.
Yeah, I heard you love that thing.
Yeah, I'm loving it. So they added a universe tab. It talks about like there's the different sections, characters, weapons, locusts, lambent, locations, factions, all that kind of stuff. It's neat. A lot of it's very like just like bare bones, kind of like quick summaries of stuff. There are in fact some errors in there, so take everything with a grain of salt, because I have looked through it and I have a list of stuff that is incorrect. So just take it with a grain of salt. Some of that stuff is not correct. Also, calling out the Gears Twitter. I'm calling them out.
Oh my gosh, yes.
No, and you know what I'm talking about,
yes.
Because I looked at that. I was like, "What the hell?" Because someone at one point they made the Gears official Twitter account was like Gears facts. Hoffman initiated the Hammer Dawn strikes against the Locust and humanity himself. That is incorrect. That is incorrect. It was Hoffman, Prescott, and Salomon. Those three. General Salomon. They each put their key in. They each had a key. They each put their key in. But it was Prescott who pressed the button and was the one who did it.
And he was the one who hey, this is what's going to happen.
Yeah, took the burden on himself. It was him who did it. So Hoffman was just kind of there. He didn't stop it, but he was there.
Prescott talked to his cabinet, his people, and it's like, this is what's going to happen, and like almost unanimously they said like, no, don't do this. It's like,
And then
I don't care. I'm just giving you the.
He was hoping that Adam would find something. And then he hoped that like Adam would come in with like a plan or something. And Adam's plan was sink Jacinto. That was his idea. Like instead of doing like the hammer strike thing.
Key coastal cities, yeah. At that time.
Yeah. But like they couldn't do that in time. So
yeah,
they ended up. And I'm pretty sure you also mentioned that Adam offered to turn Hoffman's key. Because Hoffman's wife was out there. And
this one guy was like, yeah, Hoffman turned the key and murdered his wife. He didn't want to like get her or anything. It's like, no, his wife Margaret said like, hey, I'm gonna go get my sister, and Hoffman's like, no, don't do it. I'll send a chopper for her or something like that, but she's like, nope, and she goes, and then Hoffman told patrols like, hey, look for this car and stuff like that, look for her.
Yeah. And essentially, she kind of like, I think she threw her like ring at him or something as well. Like she didn't like this. Like, I thought, she was against the whole idea, and Hoffman was in the position where he was like, he didn't like it either, but he was like, there's nothing else we can do essentially. So Twitter calling you out. Step up your game. Come on.
How about you just like, hey, like DM Sid, like, hey, is this a good Gears fact? Is this sound?
I can make up a list in like 10 minutes for the year. All right, you just pull it from the list and be like, this looks good.
Yep. And I'm kind of sad that there's we don't know the maiden name for Margaret and then Natalie, her sister and stuff, because I am doing a little fan fiction. Not like,
oh, look at these fanfic writers.
Yeah, but no, like it's like a full on like story, not like, oh, it's like 1,000 words or something like that. Like, no, it's like
Dodger's writing a novel, sending it to Karen Travis, trying to get it published.
I'm about a third of the way through or something.
I'd write me a fanfic if I was able to like sit down and just write, which usually I can't.
I don't know how to write.
They could also check your speed.
That's okay. You can't read either, so it's fine.
I actually learned how to read the other day, so I've got that now.
Also remember to look to see if people are ready before starting.
God damn.
For those who don't understand that context, Chaps has a tendency of starting an encounter in Destiny a little bit too early, especially the raids, before everyone's ready. And I love giving him shit about it.
Yes, he does. All right.
Yeah.
Is that all we've got?
I think that's just about it.
We never have anything. We barely have anything, okay?
Because we don't really have... Like, before something comes out, we have some stuff.
We're like 3 schmucks here just talking about stuff.
Go team. Yeah. Go team. Go.
Okay, so quick predictions. When do you think the Gears 4 beta is going to come out? Like a 2-week window, let's say.
Yesterday.
How do I play it?
March 18th.
Oh, you're getting a specific date. I don't know. I was going to say
March 17th.
You're going with a Thursday, dude?
So if I say March 19th, if it happens after, then I win. But if it happens before, Sid wins, and then Chaps is only stuck with 1 day.
Let's do this, all right?
We're doing the Price is Right.
I've got the 18th. Let's go.
No, I'm going to say it's going to start within the first 2 weeks of April.
I don't know. Sometime.
That's my window.
Okay.
Maybe sometime next year. It'll be good.
Yeah, I would say that 18th date I said.
So you're at the 2 weeks.
I would say the last 2 weeks.
The last 2 weeks of March. All right.
Oh my.
So.
I'm so excited. Like, what are they gonna do for the beta? Like, because like if they're putting out a multiplayer beta first, they're gonna have so much information come out before then. But if they don't, like, if it's a multiplayer, there's gonna be a bunch of characters, right?
Ooh.
Like, oh my god, I'm just.
Unless it's just like, hey, so for COG, it's just JD and Kate that you can play as.
Yeah. Oh, but then what's on the other side? What's on the other side? What's on the other side?
Like, before the beta, we're going to get a shit ton.
Just tons of lobster dogs.
More like 10 shitloads of information.
Do you know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be JD. It's just a team of JDs versus a team of Kates, and that's it. That's your beta.
Oh, do you know how much like flat they're gonna get? If it's like the cog versus cog, human versus human thing, even if it's just for the beta.
Yeah.
Don't worry. There's gonna be another species.
There's got to be a lot of information that comes out before the beta. So.
It's not even cog. It's not even cog. We gotta get that out of our head.
Yeah.
It's gonna be UIR versus the Stranded. That's what it's gonna be. That's the multiplayer. That's what we're doing.
One thing I sort of miss from getting games as a kid was you get this new game and you don't really have much information about it, and you just like start playing it and you find, oh wow, this is cool, that's cool. I think it'd be really cool if they didn't drop information about Gears 4 beta other than the date, and then we got in and we got to like figure all this stuff out for ourselves.
Well, as long as they don't mislead us like Halo did.
Okay, wait, stop. all right, everyone, people out there, you. This is now turning into a Halo podcast, all right? Officially turning.
I don't have Halo
right now.
All right, Chaps.
I have not beaten the campaign, Dodger.
Neither have I. I haven't started it, so don't spoil it.
Listen here. I've played a certain amount. What the fuck is up with those advertisements? That's some bullshit right there. Like 343 is literally like, look at all this stuff, betrayal, all of this, Chiefs rogue, and it's just like, it's not even a big deal.
What mission are you at? What mission are you at?
No, wait, hey, don't spoil stuff, guys. Come on, let's talk about this.
What mission are you at?
I can spoil stuff. He can't.
What mission are you at?
I don't know.
Like, describe what was the last level?
Not the first one. I think maybe third or fourth. But still.
Has Locke met Chief yet?
No.
Holy shit, you're not even close.
I know.
I can't even say what I was going to say.
I was playing Legendary.
You can't even say what you're going to say.
You play casual?
Is there a casual? No, I did normal, and I'm doing Legendary on co-op right now with my friends.
He's a filthy normal, everyone. Do you see that? No, I'm playing Legendary with like
three
other guys. Guess what? Those 3 other guys
never show up.
My brother's one of them. He's not doing anything right now.
All right. Let's
back to regular podcast. We're switching back now. We're bringing it back.
Once you go, you can't go back.
I say let's end the show, and then we can have our post show if we want. And actually,
you realize if we end this show now, we cease to exist. Like that's it. We fade away. TAC-COM will fade into obscurity. Well, next time we come back, we'll have 1 viewer.
Oh no, Dodger, don't do it. I know what you're thinking.
No.
No, hold on.
No.
Hold on.
So, Dodger, we should end the show, and then our post show we can just keep streaming.
All right, Dodger, you ready? You ready? You're gonna end it? Are you ready? End
Hold
it on this.
No.